All right, Brian. Luxury or tough? We're talking about cars here, but because men, we love to talk about cars, and I know women love cars too. But what would you rather, man? The rugged, tough, little dusty, been in the job site, it's been off road, or you something crispy, clean, untouched, no dirt, polished, all the things. Which one do you choose, man?
Off rip. My first is gonna be rugged, tough.
Interesting.
Right? But I'm progressing to luxury.
Progressing. Why is that?
Progressing to luxury. I believe in getting your hands dirty, right? I believe in earning it. I believe in sacrificing.
That's a good way.
I love the struggle, Like I believe in earning it,
Believe in earning it.
I believe in earning it. Getting down in the dirt, working,
Have you seen this car before?
I have.
Oh, this truck. It's not even a car. It's like a freaking monster
it's a
truck.
truck.
So it's a Land Cruiser. These things are found in like South Africa and like those rugged terrain countries, and it's built to last.
I think our vehicles, our choice of vehicles, reflect our life.
Oh man, it's a Land Cruiser. It's back in the 80s when it was released, and the thing is
It looked like a Jeep.
unbreakable. It does. That's the thing. I'm like, people are gonna think I'm driving a Jeep, but I'm like, I don't care what people think.
Yeah.
I know what it is.
Yeah.
But then I don't know if you've seen this vehicle before, but it's an Audi. It's an S8. I had the opportunity to jump in one of these. Now, it was a friend of mine, but he has an older version. Oh my gosh. I felt like James Bond in that thing, man. Bro, I was ready to. And I think, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that about the luxury, but speed, clean, classy. So I kind of want both.
Yeah. so if we're talking, you say it's an 80s vehicle. For me, old school, rugged and fast was like a 1980, 1990 IROC Camaro.
Ooh, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
The shape of it looks
It's
awesome.
T-top.
T-top
Not
too.
convertible, but the T-top.
Ah.
Awesome. With some pipes.
What did Denzel Washington drive in Training Day? What was that?
That was a Monte Carlo. The black car, that was a Monte Carlo.
Nice,
That was dope.
man.
Yeah.
Probably don't refer that to any kid to watching this, but but it's a nice car though.
That was an awesome car.
It is a nice car. I'm thinking like, okay, so would you choose okay, here's
I had a Monte Carlo.
You had one?
I did.
Would you get one again? Like
No.
done up though, souped up.
No. Those days are over.
Those days are over. Well, look, you see this thing? TRX?
Oh, that's awesome.
So in my mind, I'd rather get that than like a premium platinum F-150.
Oh, the King Ranch.
King Ranch.
That's a nice vehicle. That's a luxury
So that is luxury truck though.
pickup.
I would rather get this rather than a luxury truck like that though. Because I got to keep it clean. I'm like, this is a truck.
Bro,
It's a tendency.
I would get the King Ranch.
Why?
Because I like trucks.
Okay.
And I like luxury. So yeah, that's awesome. So
You know what I mean?
yeah, we don't have to divide, luxury from rugged. You can get them both in one package. And for me, the King Ranch is that. Is that luxury as well, or is that just rugged?
No, well, it is when you're in it, but this thing is built for off-road.
Okay.
We have this thing called the Texas State Fair, and they had the trial where they have the actual course that people go in.
Test course.
I saw that thing going up that course. I was like, oh, I was in love at first sight, man. That thing was flying over, literally like this picture, flying over these humps, and it looked unbreakable. It can be dirty, and it still looks good when it's dirty. Now, a King Ranch, you have to almost want to clean the thing all
You
the
gotta
time.
baby that thing. Yeah.
I'm like, do I have to? I like the look of it's been through something, built to last, all the things. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
But you said the package comes in one package. My only issue is you have to always clean this thing.
That's true. That's true. I wouldn't turn my King Ranch into a work truck. That's
But
for
then
sure.
it's like, what's the point?
I know. Hey, but it makes those road trips a lot comfortable.
Well, you can. Hey, I want to get controversial with this thing because I want to start an argument here.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't want to start an argument. But you know what I mean? I want to go back and forth because
Let's get into it.
a lot of my brother-in-laws would rather a King Ranch. Well, I don't know. Sam, my other brother-in-law, I don't know if he wants a King Ranch. But I like the smell of it's been through refining dirt of dirt.
That sound like my work truck right now. My son get in and crack the windows.
See, hey, now let's talk about paint though.
Yeah.
Your truck is black.
It's black.
Would you get another black car though?
No.
Why not? Why not?
Man, it's chips, dings, dents. Almost every day, I'm like, where did that come
See,
from?
that's the battle. That's the tension.
Man,
It's a luxurious work truck. Now you're getting frustrated because there's dings and cracks in it. It's a work truck.
man.
This thing ain't gonna get any dings in it.
the slightest.
Or it
dings,
will
the
get a ding,
slightest
but
dents,
I don't care.
It matter. So prior to the truck that I have now, I got a let me just say what I got. I got a 2021 Chevy Silverado.
Jeez.
Right. Prior to that, I had an F-150.
Oh, you didn't have F-150?
I did have an F-150. I've had 3 F-150s in my life, and it was gray, and I had it for a long time, man.
And you don't notice the dings and the
You don't
scratches.
notice none of that stuff. You don't even notice if it's dirty.
Notice the color of this thing?
Yeah, you can't tell, man. And really, it's
bulletproof.
dust. Like, it could be extremely dusty and you wouldn't know. But the black vehicle, I get it washed 3 days later. It's not dirty. It's dusty, and you can just see it all. And it's like, man, you know?
The only thing is if you have 2 cars, you have to freaking pay registration on both of them. You got to
Insurance,
freaking
toe
insure.
tags,
I'm like,
maintenance.
we have to be millionaires to have 2 cars, man. Well, probably you have to be billionaires at this point because $1 million isn't worth anything. Well, it is worth something, but now it's almost like being hundreds of thousands rather than millions.
Exactly.
I'm bringing this up because I feel like all these guys go through this when they go to a car dealership. I'm like, a luxury or like work truck. That's why they get a work truck and then another car, or their wife gets another car.
So when me and my wife met, you know, we were dating. I had a Lincoln. So we met in 07 and we started dating in 08. I had a 08 Lincoln Continental, fully loaded, you know, leather seats, moon roof, power windows. I mean, awesome.
Yeah.
She hated it
Why?
because she wanted a convertible Mustang. Like I wanted luxury. And this is before we moved to Texas, right? So I was okay with cars. So you moved to Texas, you want a truck. Like you get
drove
a truck.
to Texas with your Mustang.
We didn't have the Mustang.
Oh, you didn't get
She
one?
made me sell the Lincoln so we can get the Mustang.
Wait, so you got it or you didn't?
I got the Mustang.
Okay.
I sold the Lincoln, got her a Mustang. And but yeah, it's funny, you know, we think as men, we want the fast car, we want the big trucks. But no, my wife, she actually wanted the rugged, the fast, convertible Mustang.
See,
Me, I wanted the luxury, I wanted the moonroof, the leather seats.
My wife wants a 4Runner.
She wants something rough.
She speaks highly of her character and
So,
her husband. But like 4Runner as well.
man, I think it's cool when I see a woman driving a truck.
True.
Like, it's cool. I see a nice big truck sitting on some big rims and it's clean and I'm like, oh, that's a woman driving a truck. It's dope.
Yeah.
It's dope.
See our goal, my I guess my idea, if you will. Let's see if it gets shut down pretty quick. I actually talked to my wife through this, but I'm thinking about getting something luxurious and something rugged. At least having that balance, because if we have snowstorms here, that comes out of the blue in Texas.
I mean, what
I'm
do we
like,
call them? Cold snaps.
How freaking useless is your car when you have a freaking snowstorm your car can't even get through that thing? I want to get a 4Runner that can get through anything. I'm talking about driving out Mount Everest thing.
You know what's funny? So born and raised in Michigan, and it snows. Like, it's real winter. It's not Texas winter. Like, we have winter for a week, maybe 2.
Yeah, true.
And if we have a really bad decade, we have a bad 3 weeks.
So you're
of
saying
weather.
it's not necessary?
In Michigan, Texas, to have a truck or a vehicle or something rugged?
Yeah,
no.
what do you think is necessary, though, in Texas?
Necessary?
Yeah, state of Texas.
I think trucks are, because everybody got one. So everybody's sitting up high, right? And then we got these big overpasses and
The only thing is about
ramps.
sitting up high, it tends to roll over, though. You got to be very careful in those turns.
No, you
These Land Cruisers are known to like roll over a lot because of their height and their kind of disproportion height.
Okay, Joe.
They're known for that.
I think you're giving us a glimpse of how you drive. Because if your vehicle's rolling over, that's pretty reckless, man. But no,
It is reckless.
But what I was getting ready
That's
to
why I
say
need
is,
one of these.
but what I was getting ready to say is, growing up in Michigan, like, there's not a lot of trucks. You know, like, the majority of folks have vehicles, have cars, and we maneuver through the snow, through the ice, through the rough
Yeah,
season
true.
in vehicles. And,
Know
and
how to
down
drive
here,
through 'em.
yeah, and down here, everybody got a truck and it don't even snow.
Well, don't get me started on how people drive here when it rains. The heck's wrong with people, man?
They're not driving; they're just crashing.
I'm like, people are flying past me. Now, in Australia, we drive a lot slower, just so you're aware.
Really?
So be prepared. When we go and do our podcast over there, Like, I'm like, why is everyone driving so slow? It's because our speed limits are 10 miles slower there than it is here. Maybe a little bit more, less than that. Yeah, it's close to
So-
it. Because Morgan was like, what the heck? Everyone's driving like grandparents here, man.
Man, so when we got down here and I went back home to visit, I got a ticket in
Oh,
Michigan.
wow.
I got a ticket.
I thought they
I got-
drive fast here.
Bro. No, I got a ticket for driving too fast.
What's wrong with people living in
I go
Michigan?
home and I realized that the expressway speed limit is only 55 miles an hour. And I was used to driving 70 miles an hour down here. So I'm like, man, what's wrong with these people?
Wait,
Why
you're
they
saying in
driving so
Texas
slow?
you drive faster?
Faster.
Oh, but when you go to Michigan, it's slower. Because it's probably more built up.
It's more built up here, right? Bigger expressways and so forth. And yeah, I was,
Interesting.
and I didn't even know I was speeding. Like I'm used to doing 65, 75 miles an hour, right? So I go back home and he pulled me over. I'm like, what did I do? He's like, you were speeding. I'm
Bro.
like, no, I wasn't.
Some of the trucks here drive faster than some of these fast cars.
Are we talking pickup trucks or
Yeah.
18-wheelers?
I see some of these trucks flying past me, and I have I don't want to say what I have, but I'm driving around. I'm like, what the heck? This freaking tank just drove by.
You have a moment. You have a moment.
But like, I think just luxury versus tough.
I know
I
we
think
went
it
on this
kinda-
tangent of vehicles.
Yeah, it kind of like makes sense though. I think it's your personality, right? You're projecting your personality out there.
Your vehicle fits your personality.
Because you don't walk out of your truck, depending on what truck you don't walk out with your suit and go like this. Like, you're walking out of your suit and clean, crisp in a truck. Like maybe you will in Texas, but in other places you don't. You see them like in a Tesla.
Correct. You know, my wife gets on me a lot. Clean your truck up. And I'm like, it's a work truck. You know, in my mind, it's supposed to be dirty.
It's supposed to be both though.
It's supposed to
Because
be
you're
dirty.
like, oh, it's all of these dings and scratches. I'm
Yeah,
like, it's a work truck. And you're like, but it's got all these dings and don't get black.
Don't get black.
Gunmetal gray. I feel like
Gray.
this is the color I want for my truck, man. These two colors right here, man.
I'm never getting another black truck.
Yeah, so I don't want to.
I would probably get a black car. but
even
it's
this. That's gunmetal gray right there.
That's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I just see treating trucks and vehicle and cars, sedans,
Yeah.
differently.
One of the
I
guys.
think if you got a truck, it's built for work.
One of the guys that we know, his name is Dean. He has one of the coolest. It's like a classical. I think it's a truck. Yeah, it's like one of those old school trucks.
Is it a Bronco?
I don't think it's a. Actually, wait. I think it's a Bronco.
It's like a box. It's
I'll have him
square,
send
right?
the picture to
I
us.
think I've seen it.
But I saw it and I was like, bro, you just look cool driving that thing because it's out of the norm. Everyone's driving their like little,
And he's customized it, right? Like
I think he
it's-
customized it.
yeah, it's
But
really
there's
funny.
something about classics, man.
Yeah.
That's why I like. I want to drive in that. People see it like, oh, what's that, bro? Is it a Jeep? I'm like, don't ever offend me like that again. Jeeps are good, but they've just had a bad rap lately.
They
Jeeps.
have.
Even like what you said, Range Rovers.
Yo, growing up,
They're built for the European countries, though.
yeah,
You gotta
growing up,
remember
that was my dream car. That was the car that I wanted. I said, man, when I get some money, I'm giving me a Range Rover.
Why? Where did that come from? Where did that idea come from?
I don't know. I just like the way they looked, like the exterior. I had never seen the interior. I only liked the way it looked. You know, that square box look. It was sleek.
So it is the you're talking about the old
So I'm talking about the 2000s model. So let's think 2002, 2003, 4, 5, early 2000s. I like that model.
They did a remodel. I think they brought the old structure
Mm-hmm.
into the new. Did you see that? Is that what you're referring to?
No, I'm talking about the early 2000s.
Yeah, because they brought back the old school Safari one.
I haven't seen it. Are we talking about the Range Rover or the Land Rover?
Oh yeah, true. You're talking about Range Rover.
Yeah.
Land Rover has brought back the old school look.
And it's bigger, the higher top.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know if it's bigger, but it's almost like this exact same model that I used to drive in the military.
Yeah. What I didn't like about the Land Rover is that it was high. It had that high cab.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The Range Rover was a little bit
little lower.
shorter, sleeker. But when I eventually seen what the interior looked like, I was like, it's small.
Oh really?
It's tiny.
What's European? Like
If
if
it's
you're talking about a
everything European is
Texas
small.
truck, you can live in your truck. Let's say the living room.
Yeah, my pickup, man, it's got space. I put a fridge back there the other day. Not a full size fridge.
I was gonna say.
I put a medium sized refrigerator in the back seat. I lift up
When
the
I came here, the truck sizes here are freaking on steroids, man. I'm starting to see these trucks in Australia though.
really.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I think they're picking up on. The thing is they're gas guzzlers, bro.
Who you telling? I'm filling up about once a week.
Are
I'm
you
filling up
like
once a week?
conscious of like how much you like throttle?
Why?
Because I know some guys
Because of speed or gas?
but the gas, man.
No.
When I see a Ram, this TRX thing, and I see someone like, vroom, I'm like, yep, go straight to the gas station.
From gas station to gas station.
Because that thing is like empty.
For real.
I'm like, what happened? Yeah, because look at the size of those tires. Look at the size of that body, man. It's got to carry it somewhere.
So running my service business, I got multiple service vehicles, right? So I got vehicles on the road. And to be honest with you, man, like fuel hasn't been something that I allowed to stress me or worry me. It's like a cost of doing business. For the last 9 years, fuel has been a cost of doing business. Folks like, man, you see the cost of fuel, the cost of bread. I'm like, no, I don't. I just see money to be made. You know what I mean? Like this is a cost
You've
of doing
already
business.
weighed those margins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not looking at what fuel costs. I'm looking at what I need to earn to sustain and pay these bills.
And if these guys could take anything out of this right now, is like, luxury or rugged and tough, I think just, figure out what your business is. Figure out what your business is. If you can get that thing written off, go write it off. Obviously do it legally, please. Don't take advice and do something illegal. But it's like, think what's cost effective, obviously. Think what is, what's the word I'm looking for? Flexibility, like what does your lifestyle look like? Because if it is in the job site, think rugged. Because you're going to be frustrated like Brian over here. Like, why is it got scratches? I'm like, it's a work truck, bro.
I know, right?
You don't have time to think like that.
At all.
You don't have time. Might as well get a second car that's a luxury. Because you have to think about all these ideas that you have to follow through. This is the whole thing, and I know I've gone on a real big tangent here in the last 5 minutes. I don't want to think about what I wear every day. Because I need space in my head, man. I got all these business ideas I have to follow through. I need that space, that margin to think, okay, you know what I'm doing now? Babe, what am I wearing?
And she'll be happy
She
to
picks
tell
it
you.
out for me.
Yeah, she'll be happy to tell you.
And she's on point every time. People always compliment the stuff I'm wearing. I'm like, yeah, my wife chose it for me.
Yeah.
Because I don't have time to think about this.
Bro, that's why we're brothers. That's why we're brothers. Because we think alike. Our stories are similar. For me, I get to wear a
You just
uniform.
don't want the same truck, though.
Yeah. Being in the service company, I got a logo and colors and so forth.
Yeah.
So I can literally put on a work shirt and a
Polo
pair of
shirt.
jeans every day and be fine, right?
Yeah,
and when I
flexible
don't,
one.
when I don't want to get dressed up, Janal,
Yeah.
can you get my clothes?
And they like that, too.
And she love it.
Yeah.
Bro, she does my shopping.
Just got to keep them away from our truck, though.
Exactly. So my wife does my shopping, my clothes shopping, and she does a great job.
Yeah.
I get more compliments when I put on what she bought
Well, that's who you want to impress first, right?
than if I bought something
Yeah.
and put it on.
Because if any other lady was looking at you and they think you're attractive, it's like, yeah, it's a bonus, but it doesn't really matter. But the main thing, my wife
Yeah.
sees me attractive. That's the main thing.
Yep.
Smell good, look good, and create good.
Creative.
Creative.